Your vagus nerve controls 75% of your parasympathetic nervous system. What if I told you that activating it could manifest your deepest desires in just 7 minutes? Dr. Stephen Porges' groundbreaking polyvagal theory reveals that this single nerve is the missing link between your breath and instant manifestation. Today, I'm going to show you the exact technique that bridges ancient wisdom with cutting-edge neuroscience. By the end of this video, you'll understand why every manifestation method you've tried before was incomplete, and how to fix that right now. Section 1. Scientific Foundation. Let's start with the science that will blow your mind. The vagus nerve is your body's longest cranial nerve, running from your brainstem down through your heart, lungs, and digestive system. Think of it as a superhighway of information connecting your brain to your body's most vital functions. Here's what most people don't know. This nerve is your manifestation powerhouse. The HeartMath Institute has proven that when your vagus nerve is activated, it creates something called heart rate variability coherence. This coherent state synchronizes your heart, mind, and emotions, the exact conditions needed for manifestation. Dr. Ariel Schwartz's research shows that vagus nerve activation directly influences your prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for visualization, intention setting, and future planning. When your vagus nerve is dormant, you're stuck in survival mode, fight, flight, or freeze. Your brain can't access the higher states needed for manifestation because it's too busy keeping you alive. But when activated, something magical happens. Your nervous system shifts from survival to creation mode. Your brain waves change, your heart rhythm becomes coherent, and suddenly you're broadcasting on the same frequency as your desires. This isn't mystical thinking, it's measurable neuroscience. Section 2. The missing link revealed. Now here's the revelation that changes everything. The breath-heart-brain connection operates through your vagus nerve. Every manifestation teacher talks about visualization, feeling states, and belief work, but they're missing the physiological bridge that makes it all possible. When you breathe in a specific pattern, you stimulate vagal tone, the strength of your vagus nerve signal. This creates a cascade effect. Your heart rhythm becomes coherent, which sends organized signals to your brain, which activates the prefrontal cortex areas responsible for manifestation. It's like tuning into the right radio frequency. Most people try to manifest from a dysregulated nervous system. They're visualizing their dream life while their body is in stress mode, sending conflicting signals to the universe. It's like trying to plant seeds in concrete. The conditions aren't right for growth. The vagus nerve is your switch from concrete to fertile soil. When activated through specific breathing techniques, it creates what neuroscientists call social engagement system activation, a state where you feel safe, open, and connected. This is the optimal state for manifestation because your energy isn't being diverted to survival functions. Ancient yogis understood this connection intuitively. They called it pranayama, the extension of life force through breath. Modern science now proves what they knew. Specific breathing patterns create specific consciousness states. The pattern I'm about to teach you activates your vagus nerve, creating the perfect internal environment for manifestation to occur effortlessly. Section 3. The Vagus Activation Technique. All right, let's dive into the technique that will change how you manifest forever. This is a 7-minute practice broken into 3 precise phases. I want you to pause the video right now, find a comfortable seated position, and breathe with me. Don't just watch, participate. Your nervous system learns through experience, not observation. Preparation phase, 1 minute. Sit with your spine straight but not rigid. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. This isn't just about posture. You're positioning yourself to feel the vagus nerve activation in real time. Close your eyes and take 3 natural breaths. Notice where the breath moves. Most people breathe shallow, chest-based breaths that actually activate the sympathetic nervous system, the opposite of what we want. Now, let's find your baseline. Breathe naturally and count your heartbeats if you can feel them, or simply notice your overall energy state. This is your starting point. In 6 minutes, you'll feel dramatically different. Activation phase, 4 minutes. Here's where the magic begins. We're going to use a 4-7-8 breath pattern with vagus nerve stimulation. This specific ratio activates your parasympathetic nervous system, while the additional techniques directly stimulate the vagus nerve. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, feeling your belly expand. This downward breath movement gently stimulates the vagal branches in your diaphragm. Hold for 7 counts. During this hold, we're going to add humming. Create a low, resonant ah or om sound in your throat. You should feel the vibration in your chest and throat. This isn't just ancient tradition. These vibrations directly stimulate the vagus nerve through your vocal cords and chest cavity. Exhale through slightly pursed lips for 8 counts. This extended exhale is crucial. It activates the vagus nerve's influence on your heart rate, immediately shifting you into parasympathetic dominance. Let's do this together. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold and hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Continue this pattern for 4 minutes total. After about 2 minutes, you should notice distinct changes. Your heartbeat may slow, you might feel warmth or tingling in your chest, or a sense of deep calm washing over you. These are signs of vagus nerve activation. If you feel slightly lightheaded, that's normal. You're oxygenating your brain more than usual and activating dormant neural pathways. Just breathe naturally for a moment, then continue. Advanced practitioners can add cold water face immersion before this practice, or gentle self-massage of the neck and jaw during the holds, both proven to enhance vagal tone. Integration phase, 2 minutes. This final phase is where manifestation becomes effortless. Your nervous system is now in the optimal state for visualization and intention setting. Continue the 4-7-8 breathing pattern, but now engage your imagination. With your vagus nerve activated, your prefrontal cortex is primed for visualization. See your desired reality as if it's happening now. Don't force it. Let the images flow naturally. Feel the emotions of having your desires fulfilled. With your heart in coherence, these emotions carry more power than usual. You're not just imagining, you're embodying the frequency of your desires. Set a clear intention. I am ready to receive, or I align with my highest good. Speak it internally with each exhale. For the final 30 seconds, simply rest in this activated state. Notice how different you feel compared to 7 minutes ago. This shift in your nervous system creates a shift in your reality. You're now broadcasting from creation mode rather than survival mode. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes, take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Section 4. Science behind why it works. Let's break down exactly why this technique is so powerful. When you activate your vagus nerve through specific breathing and vibration, several measurable changes occur in your nervous system and brain. First, your heart rate variability increases dramatically. The HeartMath Institute's research shows that coherent heart rhythms inform the brain rather than the other way around. Your heart actually sends more signals to your brain than your brain sends to your heart. When your heart rhythm is coherent through vagus nerve activation, it optimizes cognitive function, emotional stability, and intuitive awareness, all essential for manifestation. Second, your brainwave patterns shift. EEG studies show that vagus nerve stimulation increases alpha and theta brainwaves, the same frequencies associated with deep meditation, creativity, and manifestation states. These slower brainwaves allow access to your subconscious mind, where true change occurs. Third, the technique activates your prefrontal cortex while simultaneously calming your amygdala, your fear center. This creates the perfect neurological environment for visualization and future planning without anxiety or doubt interfering with your intentions. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk's research on trauma and the nervous system reveals that most people live in chronic sympathetic activation, always slightly stressed, always in survival mode. This makes manifestation nearly impossible because your energy is constantly diverted to threat detection rather than creation. The vibration element isn't just mystical, it's mechanical. Sound frequencies between 40 and 60 Hz directly stimulate vagal fibers, measurably increasing vagal tone within minutes of practice. Section 5. Implementation Guide. Here's exactly how to implement this technique for maximum manifestation power. Practice this breath pattern twice daily, once in the morning to set your nervous system for creation mode, and once before sleep to program your subconscious mind. The optimal times are within 1 hour of waking and 1 hour before bed when your brain is in natural theta states, making you more receptive to new patterns and information. Start with 7 minutes daily for the first week. Your vagus nerve needs time to strengthen, just like any muscle. After week 1, you can extend to 10 to 15 minutes if desired, but consistency matters more than duration. Within 24 to 48 hours, expect these changes: improved sleep quality, reduced anxiety, increased intuitive insights, and synchronicities related to your manifestations. Don't dismiss these as coincidences. They're signs your nervous system is recalibrating. Create a dedicated space for this practice if possible. Your nervous system responds to environmental cues, and having a consistent location strengthens the neural pathways associated with this state. Track your progress by noting your energy levels, emotional state, and any manifestation-related events in a journal. This creates positive reinforcement loops that strengthen your practice. Remember, you're not just changing your breath, you're rewiring your nervous system for manifestation success. If you felt the shift during this practice, comment Vegas below. I read every single comment. Subscribe and hit the bell for more ancient breathing secrets backed by modern science. Tomorrow's video reveals how Tibetan monks accessed gamma brainwave states and unlocked superhuman abilities using a technique science thought was impossible.